How many have I done?
8 pages. On page number 8.
Keep going. Thanks. Thanks a lot. See you next time.
Number 8.
Thank you very much.
So what number is this, Julian?
Julian's been detained for 6 months. He went into prison on the 7th of December 2010. He was there for 10 days. Since he was let out on bail, he's been under house arrest in Norfolk.
I think it's a pretty intrusive regime he's under. Having to have this sort of bracelet on you that you can't take off, that you know is somehow, tagging you, that you're electronically imprisoned.
Right, so okay, do you want to just do a quick kid status check?
There are 3 boxes in my house, one on the sides and one on the top. What I understand they do is they can tell if Julian's in the house or not.
There are 2 antennas on each box. One of those spies on the tag on Julian's ankle. The other one transmits that information back to Serco's headquarters in London. They then give that information to the British government. So basically they can tell where he is at all times.
I really question why he needs to have this electronic tagging. I don't understand why he still, after 6 months, needs to go to the police station every day.
They can essentially monitor him at all times. They know exactly when he comes into the house. He has to go to the police station every day, so he's never too far from their watch at all.
The work that we do from a day-to-day basis is hugely impinged on by Julian's house arrest. It makes everything very inefficient.
Write a letter to the court.
I mean, this man hasn't been charged. He's not been charged of a crime. You compare that to somebody who has, for example, Devani, who's been charged for murdering his wife. His bail conditions are almost identical to Julian.
I'm British, and I've always been proud of our justice system, but this is just wrong. I mean, this is a man that hasn't even been charged, and he's being treated like a caged animal.
This time, apparently, there was a problem with.
We basically work all over the world, except at the moment we're having to do it from one place in the middle of nowhere with slow internet.
It's not somewhere that Julian would choose to work, that's for sure. I know that if Julian had other options, like a proper office environment where you could be efficient, of course he'd choose it. But he doesn't have those options. He's grateful, of course he's grateful that I offered a place for him to stay. But it's not, he didn't have a choice. He has to be inside at 10 p.m. for 6 months.
Serco are the company that are monitoring Julian. They run the tagging devices. They're pretty tough. Anytime anything happens to any of those machines, they have to come out.
They came round and we decided we wanted to film them. We thought it would be quite interesting to show everybody what an infringement on one's civil liberties having a tag could be.
Can we ask you not to film, please?
No, sorry, they're filming.
No, we can't carry on then if it's being filmed, because we can't carry on if it's being filmed.
Why not?
We're told we can't carry on if it's being filmed.
What's your company afraid of?
The company's not afraid of anything. Come on, Joe, let's go leave.
Why would your company be afraid of the general public?
We have to leave if it's being filmed.
Can you turn it off, mate?
So, can't carry on if it's being filmed.
Shortly after that, our lawyers received a letter from them saying that they were unable to conduct their business whilst being filmed. They are in the business of surveillance, but they don't want to be surveilled themselves.
So this is one of the 3 cameras that is outside each entrance to the property. We suddenly noticed them appearing since we've been here. We believe that they're monitoring everything that goes in and out of the property.
I'm not an expert on cameras, but I believe these take number plates and report number plates. I think the country's full of them, but I don't know why I need quite so many around my house.
He is kept to his bail conditions for 6 months now, impeccably. His passport has been confiscated. Is all this necessary, or is it excessive?
There we go. We're building up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.